What's going on? It's your girl, Fathom DJ here. I must tell you, I'm a bit frustrated. Let me turn this mix down a little bit. Can I reach it? I must tell you, I'm a bit frustrated. I am in the house probably about 5 days out of a week. Of course, I'm still new to Atlanta, and I am not moving around the city very much based on the idea of COVID. And, you know, we had a scare at work, and so I've just been maintaining a mostly quarantined lifestyle at this point. And I'm frustrated. So I got another mask in the mail, and I'll show you it. Hopefully you can see that I'm trying to get a little more astute with my camera here. So you'll have to work with me on this. Everything is a process. There we go. So yeah, I purchased this mask off of eBay. It's called the Good Mask. Interestingly enough, even though it is in a foreign language, I'm not exactly sure what language it's in, it comes really quickly. So I bought a gray one a couple weeks ago, and you know, from a coordination standpoint, as well as sanitation, I thought it'd be a good idea to have more than one. So I have a gray one, and it's all gray. This one is cool if at this point you can consider masks cool. We could have a stint of conversations. I'm tired of wearing them. I'm tired of dealing with this. I'm not interested in vaccination as of yet, based on the fact that I don't know enough, and I don't think enough time has been. I know they probably, I don't know, like time, in my opinion, I know it's been a year almost since the breakout, as far as I understand. Of course, information is spread differently amongst people. Like if everyone watched the news at the same time, we would all get the same information. Now, when you spread that out, if you watch a particular news show at different times on different networks, the information is not going to be the same. This is where my entire problem is with a lot of things. And of course, you have to have your own discernment, and you have to be a critical thinker. None of these things are highly regarded, right? That's just the way that it is now. So it's like everybody's taking bits and pieces as they can and trying to figure out how to navigate and move. And some folk ain't taking no information and just rolling around in whatever. And I just don't know what to think. That's just a real talk today. So anyway, and when I opened this mask this morning, I sighed because I want to get out. I want to get to know my city. I have meetings and people that I want to meet and networking to do and things of that nature. And after having the scare at work with folks, I'm just like, it reconfirms that I can't be kicking it. And I had a moment, I don't know if you pay any attention to any of my social media, but I had a moment when I was going out and I was masked up and go to these restaurants during the summertime and, you know, kind of, you know, getting out and stuff. But after my birthday, getting focused on work and trying to figure out what was next, it just shut down. And then around Christmas, when the numbers rose and Chicago shut back down, because I'm from Chicago, it just created another space for me not to reconfirm that I can work at home and minimize my outdoor activities. And then, like, less than 3 weeks ago, we had a huge flourishing of COVID positive tests at work. And I did not get it. Praise the Lord. I'm trying not to get it, but I want my life back. I want my life back. I want to go and resume my every 6-week DJ residency in Chicago. I want to travel to other places. I want to get back to what I understood normal to be before the pandemic. And that's just my little thought right now. It could change because, you know, I can be in the house. I'm creative. I can be in the house for long periods of time. I didn't really trip about COVID and the quarantine in its entirety for almost 8 weeks. Like, I was just like, okay, I got a schedule. I'm good. I, you know, had everything that I needed and made it happen without leaving the building at all. Made it happen. But now it's a different energy, and it's going to be spring soon. So I have all of these questions. So anyway, so the mask that I got is on eBay, and I will put the link in the description, right? It comes with, it's super inexpensive. It's like 11 or 12 bucks. It comes with 4, what is it supposed to be? I think it's KN95 masks. Unfortunately, the instructions are in this language that I'm assuming is Chinese. But it comes with 4 masks. See that? I hope you can see that because I'm doing a bunch of stuff. 4 filters. They're filters. And you pop one filter out and you place it on the inside. Because the instructions, which are here, well, they have pictures. They're very lightly drawn, which doesn't really help your cause per se, but they do give you illustrations of how to put it together. I thought, I'm sitting here putting it together so that I can go to Pollard this evening for one of our events, and I thought I'd put it together in front of you. So anyway, so you get a filter, then it's got this little bridge, which I think is hugely important, right? Oh shit, right. It's got this little bridge, which I think is hugely important because it separates your nose from your mouth. And what I found with the past masks that I had, it's part of the reason why I wear glasses. It's part of the reason why the glasses and stuff kind of fog up for me. And, you know, I'm a nerd and things of that nature. So I'm 9 times out of 10, I have contact lenses, but I'm not going to just wear them all the time. I prefer to wear my glasses for several reasons. And so I just thought it would be a good idea to have the separation of the nose and the mouth. And so the last time I got the gray one, I was a little challenged because it took me a minute to get this girl together. And there's like a little nichey kind of way that you fit it's kind of a suction cup to put it into perspective. It's a suction cup. So my mother is gonna struggle with this. I know that. She's like, can you show me? So maybe I should have hers, because hers should have arrived in Chicago. She can watch this video and I mean, it's not math. I won't say it's math, but I did the first one that I got in the dark at like 3 o'clock in the morning after I got home from Parlor a few weeks back. I ordered it after we had a flourishing of staff members get tested and find out that they were positive. None of them have expired, thank God. None of them, well, some of them had really true to the nature of the virus symptoms, and others didn't have symptoms at all. So it was across the board. But outside of me just being normally tired or having any like sinus issues and stuff like that, sneezing based on my cats or dust or allergies, I have had no colds. I've had a few light sore throats and things of that nature, but nothing to panic about. So, but I'm trying to stay outside of that mode, which is again why I'm diligent about wearing these two particular. I of course, like everyone else, I have a box of basic sterile paper masks, surgical masks. I have I don't know what they call them, those things that come over your face that are like cow necks or whatever, and those, in my opinion, were not smart to purchase because they don't have any filters or anything in them. I had a friend in Chicago send me KN95 certified masks, and those are great. I purchased another set of masks with a filter in it and a strap, and actually this is the other one that I purchased, and this girl is a little worn. These are like hardcore shits, right? Like, you know, you can undo this and it's got these little spouts on the end. These would be my go-tos at this point, but I purchased masks from people that were making them. I purchased you know, an array of masks in the last year, and now I'm down to just simply circulating these two types based on the fact that they seem to have the most security, as well as I don't know if comfort is a good word, because this one is not that comfortable. Especially from the space of warmer weather. It's not warm in Atlanta today. It was really cold yesterday, but it was like 70 degrees the day before, and I wore it to work and my face was sweating and it was a little uncomfortable. So that is okay. So this is what I did wrong with the other one, because of the way that I put the strings in. Okay, so we're gonna attempt to attempt to mimic how they have. So he put it around. I'm gonna put it around. I'm gonna do it. I don't need you to see my whole person today, because I'm coloring my hair and it's just not the cuteness. The cutest. Okay, so now I got this part right. One of my coworkers, I call her, she's a friend. She's totally a friend. Was like, oh, I see how you did your thingies, elastic band for the mask. I didn't look at the instructions because I was in the dark. You know, I'm weird like that. But so this is how they're suggesting that you wear it. And then you put this around it. So then, did the other one have instructions? Jesus, I can't even remember. Anyway, I am going to get over myself, right? I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna get over the idea of complaining today. I don't know if I'm complaining because I got some other personal things I'm dealing with. Not, you know, it's not people like, as soon as you say I got some personal things, they start thinking you got some kind of health issues. You know, you can't cough. You can't do none of that. Yeah, 1,000 things I'm doing. But see, I got signs and stuff. I got signs. They're moving. They've been moving. They've been moving since April. And I'm so grateful for it. I just want to get out and meet people, honey. I'm trying to find some things. Anyway, so you can see the little situation on my chest. I've been wearing them during my streaming shows for Twitch, or trying to address them because just in case people, to kind of draw interest to it, because I don't know. Like, I know what I see in Atlanta, and to be honest, and I love this place. There are so many things that I love about Atlanta. I'm not gonna trip, but at the same time, it's some people who are just real, like, unconscious and uncautious about a lot of things in the city. They just don't seem to care. And so I don't know if I should be, I'm trying not to be overly judgmental, but when I see people not wearing masks, and I'm like, can you see that? Like, this is, I'm gonna pull it up. Like, this is some real shit. This is real. And you see that? How it works? Like, so this is probably better, because the way that I tied my other strings was like real tight, and it was bothering me the other day. But this is better. And I thought, because of the fact that that it's plastic, that I wouldn't be able to breathe out, but there's like a whole grid. As you can see, there's a grid for ventilation. Like, this mask to me is the truth. Like, I was nervous. So if all else fails and things don't change, I will probably end up with every color except for white. So I got these two. I'm gonna get that cami joint probably in a joint. Like, this is fashion now. I'm not trying to get a vaccination. That's probably what the title of this video is going to be. I'm not trying to get vaccinated at this point. So anyway, Fathom DJ live and direct from the city of ATL one time. Just, you know, something a little bit different from what I normally do with my DJ stuff. I know it's supposed to be like a teach and learn kind of situation, but I also have other content that I need to probably share with you guys, based on the idea that, you know, everybody is not interested in DJing. Like, you know, Instagram does that. You know, if I get too caught up in not being social, then you don't get opportunities from people who are not in the DJ game and don't care about music. And those people who are not in the DJ game and don't care about music are the people who you probably will get opportunities from. Anyway, that's it. Fathom DJ live and direct from the city of ATL one time. Yeah, this is a long ass video. Just rock with it.